Welcome everyone. Now we are going to see about Sir Roger at Theatre, written by Joseph Addison. We see about the author Joseph Addison. Joseph Addison was the son of Reverend Lancelot Addison, educated at Oxford. He became a distinguished classical scholar, his Latin poems attracting the notice of poet laureate Dryden. He was to the House of Commons in 1708 and he retained the seat till his death. His last years were overshadowed by illness and he died in 1719 and was buried in Westminster Abbey. We see about the main characters of the lesson. Sir Roger, his other name Old Man Knight, Spectator, Sir Roger's close friend, Captain Sentry, a brave man. We see the actor list of the drama. Antramuji, Hector's widow wife; Pyrrhus, he proposed widow; Hermine, Sparta princess; Orestes, he murders Pyrrhus; Pilates, son of Strophius; Astronax, Antramuji, child. We see about the lesson. Sir Roger visit to the theatre is described by Addison in a good-humoured style. Sir Roger's fear of the Mohawks and his childlike pride in his own strength are quite amusing. After relating to the spectator his adventure with the lusty black man, he finally requests his friend to bring Captain Sentry with him. Then he has not been able to shake off his fear of the rogues. The spectator, however, excuses his behavior since he is a very old man. We see about the full lesson of the story. Sir Roger, accompanied by the spectator, set out of the sea new tragedy, Philip's the distinguished mother. They were escorted on the way for fear of the Mohawks by Sir Roger's servants, who are armed with swords and guns, and Captain Sentry. Arriving at the theatre without accidents, they took their seats in the pit. Captain Sentry and Mr. Spectator sat on either side of the knight. As soon as the house was full, the candles were lighted. Sir Roger then stood up to view the whole audience are all round him. When Pyrrhus entered the scene, Sir Roger admired his majestic strut, which he deemed equal to that of even the King of France. He was much concerned for Antramuji, the distressed mother and heroine of the play. He was equally sympathetic to Hermine, her rival. He was puzzled to think what would become of Pyrrhus. Antramuji's coldness to Pyrrhus reminded Sir Roger of the perverse widow who had ruined his own life. At the end of the third act, when there was an interval, Sir Roger wanted to know whether the play was according to the so-called rules of the drama. Mr. Spectator was spared the labor of answering such a difficult question by the curtain rising on the fourth act. The knight expected Hector's ghost to appear before long. He made a mistake once when he took a page boy for Astyanax and Tramoji's son. When Hermione went with the Menons to Pyrrhus, the audience gave a loud clap. At this stage, the old knight was about to be the victim of some wakes who sat near him and leaned towards him to hear his loud comments, but Captain Sentry saved him by diplomatically engaging him in a long discussion. Sir Roger was very attentive to the final description which Orestes gave of the death of Pyrrhus. He approved of the poet's discretion is not exhibiting it on the stage because it was, as she called it, a bloody piece of work. The play over, they were the last to leave the theatre. Sir Roger went out fully satisfied with the evening's entertainment. Mr. Spectator was pleased with the play, Sir Roger's approval of it. That's all, everyone. Thank you.